it was nice you talk about the economic and seeker material and all of these things. But with the last part, you can talk about your books and your last book, Modern Economy, which is not related to our conversation. But would you like to introduce your book and then talk about the modern?
Yeah. Yes. So that I had, it was topics that I had been carrying with me for many years, like how, again, back to what we've talked about, how economy is always or often discussed in a certain manner and by certain people, and it's always economists and no one else should be able to chip in with information. And I don't know, I was just a little bit like, what if there's a different way of looking at economy? And then I was also interested in gift economy and how we, again, back to the resources, how do we share these few resources that we have? But then, yes, I've wrote this book, Modern Economy, for about, for about a year. And the core idea is, and that's why it's called Modern Economy, but it is, what would happen to the economy if we looked at the economy in the same way as we look at our kids? And by that I mean as a parent or as any adult around kids, you always give without expecting anything back. So you're always, you take care of your kids even if they're complete assholes, or super annoying and screaming. You still love them. You still feed them. You still, you put them to bed because the love you feel for them is so powerful. And it's just like small kids. I mean, they're innocent. They're beautiful. There's, you can only give. What would happen if we looked at economy the same way? If we just gave without constantly demanding something back? And it's more of a question than this is what would happen. I don't know what would happen, but I think if, my gut feeling would be that then you sometimes in life you give more, and then in other moments of your life you cannot give, and then you're the one receiving, and then it will be this flow of giving and sharing and taking, and but also like at government levels, what if you actually give more to your citizens? Because I do think that a lot of governments are right now, they're stuck with constantly demanding something back, and maybe not necessarily from their citizens, but then from companies or from these rigid structures that we've created where nothing seems to be able to be changed.
It's really nice because we made a platform with my friends in Iran. His name is Douzist, and we usually talk about our behavior in that platform with each other, with the platform, and we talk about the mothering behavior. It's like our kids, or when we talk about each other, maybe someone do something but like a mother can accept everything. But what's gonna happen in future, we don't know, as you said. But it can happen when we look at our planet, and then when we look at our architecture or the building we're gonna build. If we, as I understand, right, if we look at all the things together, like in mother, maybe we can more take care of our planet when we want to build something, like structure things, house, home, or something like this. I think it's very important we look at our planet like a mother.
But it's often called Mother Earth.
Yeah.
And it's been called like that for thousands of years. And everything is born out of a mother. Even trees, mother.
Yeah.
Like we've now, that's scientifically proven that you can see that trees actually take care of their baby.
Yeah.
So there's something in that care that I think we need to come back to.
Yeah.
And I also think it requires time. Like this is not something that you can do in stress. Like this requires that you slow down a little bit, that I mean, it's in the book as well, but I love that if you read about famous, really intelligent people, they've often worked so much slower than we do today. I mean, Einstein, he would go out on a boat and sit on a lake for like the whole day, just thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, who does that now? It's not.
No.
We never take that space, and we're in like digital meetings like non-stop, and then you crash in the evening, and then same thing next day.
Yeah. Yeah, this is true. This is really interesting because in Iran, when we usually talk about the sun, it's a woman.
Yeah.
You know, like just giving.
Yeah.
Without even expecting anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And I think we have reached. If you want to say something more in 3.
No, it's nice.
Thank you for taking time
Yeah, of course.
and accept us in your house.
No, but maybe also if I can send something like a little message with you, which would be that I think it's so important to learn from each other and in different parts of the world. So maybe this is like a little letter from me to you, and then maybe at some point you can send something back to me, or that is like
visit or in the future.
Yeah, in the future. No, that we have this like slow dialogue.
Yeah.
And
of course,
because I would love to also know more about your views of how you see these things.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you're interested about the masculinity.
Yeah.
It's patriarchal.
I mean, if there's a little the dialogue where you talk about gender, for example, from your point of perspective, I would love to get that.
Yeah. I think we should discuss about this so that the issues, especially in my country, because I saw many things changed in this 2-3 years. But which is very important to discuss. As we talk about this, all of these things we discuss are related together, related to architecture, related to our city. It shapes our future, and we should talk about this issues more.
I'm to it.
Thank you again. Thanks.